Hey, NASDAQ, who gets best dope on the markets? I am your host for today, and we are going to talk grains here. Um, this happens to be my meat page here. I just have it up here. Looks like we might go limit here. 725 is limit. We're down 667. The devil's number, 666. Market of beast. And here, feeder cattle limit down. That's not what I want to talk about. We're going to go to grains. We have the USDA tomorrow. Oh, yeah, here's another one here. In hogs, you could see those cattle. In hogs, okay. This is Feb hogs, okay. I had an olive line buy in the D's. We rallied about 300 points like the next day, and now we've just taken it all back here. This is an area here. I don't know. It looks terrible underneath here to me, okay, but this is a big area. Here we are coming back here on the close here. We'll see how this is Feb hogs. Let's take a gander at my grain page here. Top left over there. Remember, crude was down, I don't know, 250, $3 yesterday here. We're kind of steady here. This is that same blue trend line that this one that was over here at 59 even, round down a little bit. Here it held. Top right hand, this is silver here, okay? Silver has gotten extremely wild. You know, we're going to have that at all-time record highs. So we got up to 54. This is a 12-minute bar chart here, okay? So we broke a buck here in just out of the clear blue, okay? So if you're looking down there, 49 level, 49.20 here, you know, I wouldn't be, if you're going to reach here, you could totally get a dollar and a half rally. I'm not saying anything here, but this is, you better have a stop, you know. On the downside here, these would be possible buy numbers just off this last one. 51.80. What do we got? 50.46. Okay, these are new. And then there's that 49.20. See, it's a couple of them there. That is an area here. This was on the way down here, 50.11. And we did the final launch here. That's in silver. Just a little snapshot in gold. Gold made its highs last month. Okay, gold is not participating in this as silver did. Read it the way you may. You know, so is the junk that made a new high, you know, meaning silver, is that a sign of topping? Anyway, so this is silver's range here today here, 42.50 to 41.50, call it. This is right where we are right now. Okay, let's go to, we're going to talk, the USDA comes out, the government is opening, okay? So the USDA, in their divine wisdom, is going to come out with some numbers. And I've got a couple of these olive lines. This one played pretty good here for a little bit of a break. Here's another one. We got over it, and now we're back under here. Okay, I'm starting to wonder here, you know what? I'm starting to wonder if you fade it either way. I'm just throwing out the idea, okay? I'm just throwing out the idea. But are we doing the last to the upside here before the number? Is the USDA going to use the bigger number, which was what the rumors we heard some of the other, you know, minions talking about? That, yeah, it wasn't as bad, you know, because then all of a sudden it was like not as good. The yields were not as good as the great yields we were talking about the month before. Okay, then China, we rally. And so we got some long-term levels in here. Let's go to, as long as we're in the bean complex, let's go to meal. Okay, meal, here we go. Powder blues here. We did blow through them here. This is in March. Let's go to Jan. Okay, Jans are still right here. Okay, now we got over it and got back under it here. This is all right around 330 here. This might have been the hint here. This is in July. It's a back month. 330. How about that? We did rally $9 over there. So this is kind of concerning here because, you know, a while ago, it was just like, yeah, do you want to sell some meal up here? You know, we'll have to keep an eye on this here. You know, so scale sell orders got filled in the this area here. Let's go back to March there. Okay, and also see the diamond right there, top left-hand corner there, diamond. Okay, so let's go to the bean oil here. Had this olive line buy. This is Dees bean oil. Okay, 48.33. We rallied 300, bottom tick to high tick. Okay, almost, which is 6%. So, and then yesterday we had this reversal down. It was outside down. They didn't quite get it. We came right back up here against this high close here, and this is where we sit. I don't know. I still think, if you're looking to buy bean oil here on a break, something like that. But we got the USDA coming out. Okay, so today's the 13th, OC 13. I guess I should have said that 5 minutes ago. This is corn here. We're coming into the close, 110. Okay, look at this big volume bar here. This one right here, right when we got over these two trend lines. Okay, and then all of a sudden this is holding. Okay, we're just going split second kind of. These are 12-minute charts here. We're just punching over through here. We got a yearly up above here. Okay. This, if you haven't sold it, maybe don't sell it now. I was telling some other people, maybe you scale some in here, sell 39.5, sell 41s. And so we'll see here. We got the USDA. I don't know. Do you fade either one? Big. I'm just saying, if it comes out super bullish, do you fade it? Which would be kind of hard because the funds, I would be guessing the funds will be buying here. And we'll see here. The funds actually here. You know what? Here, let's go back to a March here. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can see what the funds are. Oh, there's the March. 455.25. We are over here. Okay. Holy camole. I don't have much up here, okay? Now listen, that doesn't mean, okay, because if we look in the D's, okay, we got some things on the way up here, okay? But it looks like we're going to, well, we'll see. We'll see what these guys want to do here. I am guessing the funds have some stuff to buy here. They're running in the shorts. We're at new highs for a while here. Let's see. We're at new highs here. What was this high here? 42.25. Wow, 42. We're right at 42. Okay, so just looking horizontally. Okay, right here. This was the last time up here, and then we went down. Well, we went down. Okay, so this would be an area. These would be a couple of areas to look at here. I'd have to come up with a few more numbers there. And this, just see where that's breaking off of 24 and 23's highs, okay? So remember, Paul Tudor Jones thought that these commodities were cheap, okay? So, silver crapping out again. Okay, so let's call this a wrap here. I touched on bean oil, touched on meal here. Here's a little thing in wheat here. Not too much to say in wheat. Not too much to say in wheat. So if you need anything, get a hold of me. ARP at NASDAQ. Let's see. Okay, this is good. When a report comes out bullish or bearish, and the market does not act accordingly, then the market is telling you that it has been factored in. Okay? All right, have a nice day. Always use the risk stop to stop the risk.